What's good, world? It's your boy Juice Taylor. Welcome to another episode of YSGTV, where we break down some of the most creepiest and strangest videos from all over the internet, mostly from TikTok. So make sure y'all tap in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share it with other people who like conspiracy theorists. Because here I am, your conspiracy expert, Juice Taylor. We're going to be breaking down some stuff. But before we do that, I want to give my most genuine and most deepest condolences to all the people who lost family members or loved ones during this crazy week of gun violence. Not just in my city, but at a certain person's album release party. It was 18 people shot, 4 dead. And out of the 18 people that were shot, it wasn't like just leg and arm. It was like chest, back, head shot. Some of these people are fighting for their life. So we're going to do a moment of silence and wish that all these people, my condolences to all these families. But with that being said, we're going to get right to the video. I got some crazy, crazy work for y'all today. So make sure you stay all the way to the end. Hit that like button. Hey, we finna get right to it. Let's go.
Let us never tolerate outrageous conspiracy theories.
We are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies. For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that combines military, diplomatic, intelligence, economic, scientific, and political operations. Its preparations are concealed, not published. Its mistakes are buried, not headlined. Its dissenters are silenced, not praised. No expenditure is questioned, no rumor is printed, no secret is revealed.
Crazy work.
From Dallas, Texas, the flash, apparently official, President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time.
The people pushing for totalitarianism don't care one whit for them. Once their usefulness is done, out of here. If you're not going to have something positive to contribute to the new world order, you're out of here. Forget about you. They don't care.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
The Theosophical Society has had more influence on the United Nations than any other religious society, whether you would call it Christian or a cult.
Theosophist Alice Bailey, who actually put great store in the United Nations for bringing the world together spiritually. One example is someone I already mentioned, the Lucis Trust of Alice Bailey. It used to be called the Lucifer Trust, but some folks from Ligonier got in touch with them and said, we did well promoting Ligonier, and you'd better change your name too. That was a joke, folks. Loosen up. The Lucifer Trust, now known as the Lucis Trust, has been in charge of the meditation room of the United Nations ever since its founding. Still is. Its goal is to bring all religions and nations together.
Now, for the first time in the history of that Yale club, 2 of its former members will go head-to-head for the presidency. Also the first time in the history of that slightly less secretive organization, the United States of America. That's right, John Kerry was also in Skull and Bones.
You were both in Skull and Bones, the secret society.
It's so secret we can't talk about it.
What does that mean for America? The conspiracy theorists are going to go on.
Sure they are. I don't know. I haven't seen the rest.
Number 322.
First of all, he's not the nominee, and look, I look for.
Are you prepared to lose?
No, I'm not going to lose.
You both were members of Skull and Bones, a secret society at Yale. What does that tell us?
Not much, because it's a secret.
Is there a secret handshake? Is there a secret code?
I wish there were something secret I could manifest.
322, secret number?
There are all kinds of secrets, Tim, but one thing is not a secret. I disagree with this president's direction that he's taking the country.
Remember the student who got tasered when he confronted Senator Kerry at a university event and wouldn't step away from the microphone? This is part of what happened.
Sir, were you a member of Stone Days in college with Bush? Were you in the same secret society? Hey, don't tase me, bro!
And that was the before and the after at this event.
Forget the
So they tased my man for speaking the truth? Wow.
politicians. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets. And they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear.
Hollywood is the one that keeps all this power structure and all this culture of racism and sexism and classism and genderism and all of it in place. They continually feed it, and they make a lot of money doing it. And they do it at the behest of their masters who run everything. And it blows my mind, but that's the culture. It's a culture of fear for sure. And it's a big culture of mind control too. MK Ultra mind control rules in Hollywood. If you don't know, Google that and look into it.
My question is, should Christians be concerned with all the talk of the Illuminati? It seems wherever there are Christians these days, there is conversation about a new world order that is coming soon that will persecute Christians. Is there a conspiracy against us? Is there anybody out there who more than 2 or 3 are plotting together against us? Brethren, the scripture speaks about a kingdom of darkness. You know what this world around us? Are there secret groups out there? Are there people out there who are controlled by the lusts of the flesh, controlled by Satan? Are there people out there who are controlled by sin? People out there who know not the Lord? People out there who are in conspiracy to get rich, to get power, to take advantage of people? Absolutely. And beyond that, the very demons, the devil himself, are in collusion to damn men. Is there a conspiracy? Yeah. Are there people plotting against God, against His anointed? Scripture says so. Of course there is.
What? Man, it's so much to unveil there. Let's start off here though. For entertainment purposes only, of course. Conspiracy experts like myself would say that William Greer, the Secret Service agent who was driving JFK's limo that day, actually turned around and shot JFK himself. For entertainment purposes only. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Have y'all heard that one? Because I know they said Harvey Oswald, if I'm not mistaken, was the guy who took the rap for it. But could it have been an inside hit? Who knows? But, and as far as the NWO go, I mean, who all remember that group, the NWO? We was then wrestling. Kevin Nash, the Giant, I believe. That was the only NWO I knew of. And they called themselves the New World Order. So was that about wrestling? Or was they trying to prepare us for something? Who knows? And as far as the government control, I mean, I feel like the government controls everything. They just so happen to know where you are, what you're thinking. Shit, they might even know what you text your work boo last night before you went to bed and you had to block them again so your baby daddy didn't find out. You thought we wasn't going to see. but we're gonna keep the video rolling.
So that conspiracy theory where people are trafficking human organs has now gotten a little deeper. So this 21-year-old former flight attendant was arrested for trafficking $3.3 million worth of a psychoactive drug containing ground human bones. Ground human bones. Let me repeat. This former 21-year-old flight attendant was arrested for trafficking $3.3 million.
Ground human, $3
million worth of a
almost
drug
walked away.
containing ground human remains. She was arrested at the airport with this drug called Kush. Over 100 pounds of this drug that's only found on the black market. Take a look at this. This is the article about this.
This is the only Kush I know, okay? I don't know what the fuck going on with this. Let's go.
Stuff that she was caught with and was arrested for. Now, it's totally unclear who is purchasing this stuff. I guess maybe it's people that are tired of the stuff that they've been using, you know, and they want something a little bit different. But this contains human bones. Now, if you go back and check out some of my videos and all the stories that have been coming out of people arrested for selling human bones, it's got to make you think, where are they going? Maybe we know now. Well, she is facing up to 25 years to life. Now, here's the question on my mind, and the question I want to ask you. How long do you think she's going to survive?
Exactly.
Once they found out what she was caught for and the people that she was transporting it for. How crazy is this story? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And as always, I'd love to hear from you.
That is wild, wild work. I mean, so she basically got caught smuggling a drug with human bones in it. Like it was a pair of Jordans. I mean, at this point, somebody gonna be at the damn airport with a carry-on full of fucking human toenails. I mean, what the fuck are we doing? I mean, niggas will get high on anything. You hear me? I guarantee if you told these niggas they can get high off the Wi-Fi signal, you're gonna see a bunch of YNs trying to sniff the air by the modem. These niggas is crazy, man. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it.
What if I told you that this movie not only exposed the truth about things going on in our world, but there was also a scene in the movie where they predicted events that could possibly take place in 2025. The fact that this movie came out in 1988 and we're in the year 2025 right now makes it even more scary. So y'all pay attention and let me know what y'all think about it down below in the comments.
Projections show that by the year 2025, not only America, but the entire planet will be under the protection.
Let me know in the comments if y'all seen this movie and what's the name of it. Put it in the comments.
And the dominion of this power alliance. The gains have been substantial, both for ourselves and for you, the human power elite. You have given us entree to the resources we need in our ongoing quest for multidimensional expansion. And in return, the per capita income of each of you here tonight has grown, and this year alone, by an average 39%.
Director John Carpenter also explained his reasoning behind making the film and the message that he was trying to get across.
Matter of fact, right now it's even more true than it was then. We are manipulated by a lot of media around us. We are consumed by consumerism. And as you can see in the recent events in this country, they are still among us. They do live, indeed.
For sure. Comment below. What's the name of that movie, y'all?
Antichrist will become president in August 2025. And The Simpsons predicted it. Something dark and massive is about to unfold in the United States. In August 2025, the current president will be removed from office through a shocking impeachment, and a new leader will rise to power. But this won't be just any leader. Many believe he will be the Antichrist, a powerful billionaire known for controlling satellites, social media, and major tech companies.
We all know who they talking about.
Will take over with promises of innovation and a digital salvation. Just days after taking office, he will announce the end of the US dollar. Replacing it will be a mandatory digital currency. And here's the terrifying part. The coin features the face of a goat, a symbol long associated with the occult. This new currency will be sold as progress, but in truth, it will be a tool of complete control. On top of that, major American companies will cut off services to other countries, triggering a global economic crisis and breaking long-standing alliances. And the most chilling detail, The Simpsons predicted all of this in a long-forgotten episode. In it, a mysterious leader rises after an impeachment, introduces a demonic currency, and turns the U.S. into a dystopian tech empire. Comment Part 2 now to find out what happens next, and why this episode mysteriously vanished from TV.
Wonder why. See, we already know who that is. For entertainment purposes only. You know they talking about Elon Musk, right? And I think that nigga got the Neuralink chip. I mean, to be honest, like, I barely trust Bluetooth. So, hell no, I ain't getting no damn Neuralink chips. I mean, like, this nigga got people out here with fucking Neuralink chips in they shit like it's a fucking iPhone update. I mean, imagine catching a fucking brain glitch mid-argument with your chick. Bitch, I told you, then you just get the glitching out and shit. Like, hell no, I'm good.
Donald Trump will die on August 12, 2025, and The Simpsons already predicted it. Yes, you read that right. In a controversial episode of The Simpsons 1 that many tried to hide, there's a shocking scene. The date August 12, 2025 clearly shown next to a terrifying headline. Donald Trump found dead, and it doesn't stop there. In the episode, Trump is shown inside a luxurious room, surrounded by secret documents, nervously talking on the phone when suddenly, he collapses. The clock on the wall stops exactly at 7:42 a.m. The creepiest part, just seconds before, the camera focuses on a newspaper lying on the floor with the phrase, "Someone very powerful will be silenced." And if that wasn't enough, a strange shadow appears reflected in the glass. Just moments before it all happens. Who is it? This episode was never officially aired. It briefly circulated online, and then mysteriously disappeared. Some say it's just another Simpsons joke, but what if it's not? What if this is yet another prediction that no one wants to believe until it actually happens? The truth might be way bigger than anyone thinks. Comment, I want the truth if you want part 2 of this mystery.
The Simpsons always predicting some shit, man. Like, that's crazy, man. We gonna keep rolling, though. Crazy work.
Had the opportunity over the years to interview, again, people who have worked at the test site at Groom Lake. One gentleman spent 12 of his 30 years in black programs at Groom Lake. When I asked him, I said, first of all, I said, do you believe in UFOs? And he looked at me with a straight face in one-on-one. He said, absolutely, positively, they do exist. I said, can you expand upon that? He said, no, I can't. About a year later, we were talking about, again, activities at Groom Lake. And I asked him, I said, you know, can you really tell me what's happening out there? He said, well, there's a lot of things that are going on there that I won't be able to tell you until the year 2025. But we have things in the Nevada desert that would make George Lucas envy.
That's crazy. I mean, if aliens are real, let's keep it real. Them niggas probably rolled past Earth like, nigga rolled the windows up, locked the doors, and told the kids, hey, don't even look out the damn window, mother. Hey, don't you think? For real. Like, because, I mean, Earth ghetto. Shit, I'm ready to go to a new Matrix. Shit. Let's keep rolling, though, man.
I do not live in LA. I do not own a car. I definitely didn't bring a car to LA because I don't own a car.
Either way, would you mind just swinging by the front for me?
Why would I do that?
Just right now I have an emergency with the vehicle, and I need to be sure that
it's not attached to your room if you're not the person who has the vehicle.
I do not have a car. Why would I go downstairs to confirm that I don't have a car?
Make it make sense.
Get away from my door.
If they know you in a hotel with the door locked, why do they want to purposely come in, unlock the door, knowing that they're going to have to fight you off or anything like that?
See, that's why you gotta have that bow with you.
If the only other thing I can do is come and speak to you directly, which is what I just tried to do.
What is speaking to me going to do? No matter what you say to me, I still don't own a car.
When you do get a chance, whether it's to come down for breakfast or anything, if you could just swing by the front, I would really appreciate that.
You're gonna need to tell me in words what you want from me, because right now it just feels like you're trying to target me, and I'm extremely uncomfortable and do not feel safe in this hotel.
But right now I do have an emergency with the vehicle, and I'm just trying to get it sorted.
Can you tell me what the emergency is?
It's not your car, and I don't think you need to worry about it.
Oh, what a change of tune.
Did you know these are the...
Hold on, man. My bad if that clip triggered anybody. 'Cause I know for sure it triggered me. I mean, women and children, they off limits. They off limits, man. A grown-ass man can handle his own. Women and children are off limits. And see, that was mine. I would have been on my way up to that hotel to find out who that dude was. He would have been, let's just say he would have been hurt really bad. And I would have called the police and politely waited there with him while they send the ambulance and the police car. Because at the end of the day, human trafficking, it ain't just a movie plot. It's $1 billion industry in plain sight. And it ain't just happening overseas. It's happening in your city, your state, your neighborhood. And silence is how it survives. Nobody talking about it. Trafficking don't always look like fucking chains or some white van. Sometimes it can look like promises. It can look like manipulation. They're looking for people that nobody's gonna bother to look for. You get what I'm saying? Women and children are off limits. To y'all sick people out there, just know it's people like me in this world who will do you real bad if you try to touch one of mine, period. Let's keep rolling though.
Knew too much and were silenced. Michael Jackson, 25th of June, 2009. It said that Michael uncovered secrets about a dark network involving high-ranking politicians and minors. The official version states he died from an overdose while trying to sleep that night. But how credible is that explanation? Barnaby Jack, 25th of July, 2013. This famous hacker shocked the world when, during a conference, he demonstrated how some could manipulate pacemakers to cause clean, undetectable deaths. Just days later, Barnaby was found dead in his apartment. A simple coincidence, or was he silenced for what he knew? Daphne Caruana Galizia, 16th of October, 2017. This investigative journalist exposed secrets about the elites and the controversial Panama Papers. Her research placed her in direct conflict with powerful figures. Shortly afterwards, a bomb in her car ended her life. Is it really just a coincidence that all these people met such fates, or...
A bomb, though? Whoa.
Did they uncover something they were never meant to know? But what do you think, Comet Silence? If you want me to keep exposing the hidden truth...
It's getting dangerous out here, man.
So apparently back in the 1900s, if you asked them, what do you think the world would look like in 100 years? This is something that they came up with. And things like this. In the 1940s, this is what they thought 2011 would look like. But this is important, stay tuned. Now, if you ask people today what they think the world would look like in 100 years, you're probably going to get a majority of the people saying something like this. But imagine if 100 years ago that they imagined that this would be in 100 years. Imagine what the world would be like now. So why are we doing this now? Why do we think that this is going to be the future? Are we manifesting the correct future by believing in these kind of futuristic images? Or can we change it and start manifesting this kind of future in our minds? I would much rather have things like this. So the next time someone thinks about the future or asks you what you think the future is going to look like, don't think this, think this. And imagine how much we can change the future together with just a simple thought.
Manifestation is powerful, y'all. He right. Man, they said that was a soul swap room. A soul swap room. For entertainment purposes only. What y'all think in the comments? First of all, who got that footage? That's a bold Hey, that's crazy work. What y'all think in the comments? Y'all believe that? Soul swap room? They look a little different. They're gonna keep rolling though.
I'll just give you one example. If you go to McDonald's, anywhere in the world, you will find French fries, or chips as you call them, and you will find that they're always made from the same potato, the Russet Burbank potato. This is a potato from America that's unusually long and difficult to grow, but that's what they want, because when you're McDonald's, you like those red boxes with a little bouquet of very long chips. It looks really good, and so they insist that all their potatoes be Russet Burbanks, and they further insist that they have no blemishes at all. There's a very common defect of Russet Burbank potatoes called net necrosis, and you've seen potatoes with a little brown line sometimes, or spots that come through it. Well, McDonald's won't buy them if your potatoes have that, and the only way to eliminate that is to eliminate an aphid, and the only way to do that is with a pesticide called Monitor. That is so toxic that the farmers who grow these potatoes in Idaho won't venture outside into their fields for 5 days after they spray.
What?
And then when they harvest their potatoes, they have to put them in these atmosphere-controlled sheds the size of a football stadium because they're not edible for 6 weeks. They have to off-gas all the chemicals in them. So you see, the desire for a certain kind of chip leads to a certain kind of agriculture.
Don't buy y'all kids no more McDonald's. Because at this point, I don't know nobody that even like McDonald's except kids. I mean, at this point, they might as well just label our food best served with a headstone and a wheel. Because it's like, okay, let's say when I was younger, my favorite cereal was Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So you mean to tell me as a kid, I was eating more chemicals than a fucking Breaking Bad episode? Ay, 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 papi. It's wild, man. Let's keep rolling, though.
So if you guys haven't watched my video, go watch it. It's about how we are, the events from 1961 is repeating itself here in 2025. And that's just based off of everything that's happened so far this year. But here are some things that the government wants to keep a secret. The government already know these certain things. Number one, they already know what the hell is down in that ocean. That's why they stopped going down there. They also already know that time travel is real, and I'm pretty sure there's some scientist somewhere that's experimenting. Matter of fact, there's some guy on Instagram that claims to be from the future. Apparently, he's stuck here in this time. They already caught a gang of fucking aliens. They know what the hell is going on as far as that, and they know that at the end of the day, these aliens have, you know, high technology. They are able to defeat and destroy this world if they wanted to. And that's based off of their aircraft just alone. They know that. They also know that Elon Musk a fucking alien or something. And all that Stargate shit, remember that movie or the TV show The Stargate? That shit is real. There are portals all over this world. They also know that's where that's why there's pyramids on different continents, not just in Egypt. Preach. And they know how to shut them down. Most other worlds are way more advanced than this civilization. So
shit's cooking right now.
So that's why they shut all the Stargates down. If you guys are knowing what I'm talking about, go ahead and drop a comment on what you think. And also, that's why all these movies be coming out. Like we have The Matrix, where they're pointing out that, you know, we're being controlled. We're living in a program. All that Outer Limits and Stargate shit. That there's some truth in all of these stories. It may not be the exact truth, but there's truth to all of that. And the government here in the United States, they definitely know. Other governments know too.
Telling you.
I'm Amalia. Sister, remember the one that kept smoking in the bathroom?
Sister.
Yes, Amalia, yes.
Are you okay?
David, could I see you for a second?
No.
Yes.
I hope you're not holding my smoking against me.
I'm up out of what y'all doing if y'all see something like that. But she, that's crazy.
Sister, I don't smoke anymore.
No, Amalia. It's just a spiritual matter. We'll be right back.
Yeah, spiritual matter, all right. Hell no. We just got a demon with her.
If you know, you know.
To show my appreciation, I am inviting you all to a pizza party tonight at Jennifer Aniston's house. I'll see you there.
My parties were so great for everybody. I would always hear like the next week, like, "Oh, Sam, man, that was incredible, man. That was the best orgy, man."
See, he said, best I'm telling you, they be putting it in plain sight.
He was just joking though, right? I wonder what they're talking about here. Body language doesn't lie.
They also
Aniston will
69
say to
guys.
me in the middle of the night, whenever I'm with her, something cool. She'll be like, "You see?" And I'll be like, "No, you're right. This is great. This is great." And then the next morning, she'll text me and say, "I know something, Wednesday night if you want." I'll be like, "Come on, we just did that Saturday thing. We don't have to do too good."
I'm going to bed at 9. I can't come over. Your thing starts at 8:30. So
Yes, she can handle it. She
Yeah,
can handle it.
she
And her
can.
parties are incredible at her
Yeah,
house, too.
yeah, she does have good parties, and she makes good pizza as well.
She makes great pizza,
Wonderful,
yes.
wonderful pizza. All right, just y'all are all like, whatever.
How was the pizza? Was it good? Oh, what? Did he make it himself? Pizza was
Bro, look at they body. As soon as he said that, like, they whole body language shifted. Watch him.
better than Clooney's. They both made, everybody made a certain kind of pizza.
There's no pizza we didn't love.
She like
Something
slouched down.
5 different kinds. 5 different kinds or 6 different kinds of pizza that night. Clooney's was
quiet.
excellent. Amal's was the winner.
Now I wonder why she told him to shut his trap.
Yeah, if y'all talking about pizza, then why would she? Pizza might mean something else. Let me know in the comments if y'all know what I'm talking about.
We've known each other for years. Yeah. You've been to my house. We've had pizza. Girl after my own heart. Do we love a pizza or what? We love a pizza. It's so good. So much fun. Now, someone did. I was told that you were called a.
Why would a pizza be fun?
If you think that this is a simulation that we're living in, you need to see
Wow.
that. So it's a video going around of a guy who said he saw the sun and the sky glitch at the same time. So this guy's on a farm around 6 or 7 a.m. scouting for turkeys. In the video, he said between the farm and the sky it looked beautiful, so he was about to take a video. And then this happened. Look at this shit. Listen to this.
So I'm out here at the farm scouting for turkeys.
Tell me what y'all think this is.
Between 6:55 and 7 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, I'm just gonna take a good video. The sky is really pretty. The farm will look really pretty.
Just like I said.
And as I'm taking this video, the sky done something weird, like it glitched.
Listen.
My phone caught it. I don't know what it is.
What was it?
It's weird, for sure.
What was it?
I'll show you guys the video. Check it out. Tell me what you think.
Shit is crazy.
It's kind of weird.
Look up there. Look at that shit. Look, it's blinking. Slow motion. Watch the video in slow mo. That shit blinked. That shit blinked. What the hell is that? And I was saying to myself, it could have just been the phone that he was using.
What's that?
It could have been the distance he was. But that don't look right. What that looks like to me, though, is like something just turned off and on.
Like, oh, yeah.
Some people really believe that we're living in a simulation. And let's just say we are, allegedly. 2025 keep revealing shit. I wonder what's going to happen next. Pay attention.
For entertainment purposes only. I mean, you look at it like we got birds frozen midair, planes standing still. Now we got the damn sky flickering. I mean, at this point, we just waiting for the loading bar to hit 100% to take us to the next simulation. I mean, what are we doing? And I mean, yesterday for the 4th of July, I'm out there barbecuing, getting my grill on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, either we live in a matrix or God is hip to Canva, because I could have swore I seen a cloud like copy and paste itself. Like I looked up 1 second, it was one cloud. Looked up again, it was 2 of them. Like exact. I'm like, man, this some good weed, but it ain't. I mean, I ain't crazy, but we gonna keep the video rolling though.
What if I told you that in July 2025, a catastrophic event could change everything? There's a woman named Rao Tasuki. She's not very well known, but those who follow her call her the Silent Prophet. Her predictions have been eerily accurate. Years ago, she warned that a global pandemic would put the world on pause, that millions would go into quarantine, and that everything would change forever. Sound familiar? Yeah, that happened in 2020. But she also said something else, that the disease isn't over, that it will return even stronger in 2030. And now comes the most terrifying part. July 2025, a date that keeps showing up in her visions, a month marked by chaos. According to her, a massive tsunami will strike Asia, especially Japan and the Philippines. I was actually planning to travel around that area, but after reading this, I'm not so sure anymore. We're not talking about some vague prophecy. She's been accurate before. And now, a lot of people online are starting to connect the dots. Some claim the signs are already here. Seismic activity, strange weather patterns, and an eerie silence from governments. But of course, there's no way to know if it's really going to happen. Or is there? Are we looking at just another wild theory, or a warning that we're all ignoring? Get ready, because if this comes true, the world will never be the same.
Like that video, I sometimes hate those kind of videos, even though they are informative, but I just hate the fact that they used an actual person and AI'd his voice. I wonder did he do that? We're gonna keep going though.
I hit you like I'm young. Yeah, they try to rig the game, but you can't fake influence.
You don't care how people feel about the ritual. It's about just following the ritual work. You can fool yourself into thinking there isn't one, but the evidence will be clear.
Pickable. 40 acres in the mule is bigger than the music. Pickable. 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 40 acres in the mule is bigger than the music. The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong. Probably a minor. I want to perform their favorite song.
There's areas of the Grand Canyon you cannot explore.
You cannot go, you cannot fly over, and you can't fly under the rim. When you go to those bad places, a white plane flies over under the rim, black helicopters show up.
They are protecting something. It's not as simple as this is a dangerous area, because you can go to any dangerous area. There's been these crazy stories of people finding these these caverns with Egyptian artwork and hieroglyphic.
It shows up, I believe, in the Phoenix Gazette, and the explorer is G.E. Kincaid, and he's going down, he's looking for gold deposits or whatever. So he finds these steps that are clearly man-made. He follows the steps up and there's a cave, and he describes hieroglyphics that look Egyptian. He finds a statue that he describes as like Buddha, and all these weapons, shields, gold, all sorts of stuff. He keeps going, he finds a deserted city in the caves.
Why don't we just say a bunch of things?
Bro, and that's so sad, man, because I'm a nature boy. I love being out in nature. So it's sad that we got parts of the world we can't explore because they covering up whatever the fuck they covering up. I mean, and they say it's for safety. Bruh, if I can survive rent and gas prices, nigga, I can survive whatever is back there in the canyon. For real. Let us see it. I mean, they could just be hiding like some fucking ancient Wi-Fi, nigga, fucking Stargate, or at the fact that the real Constitution was written by aliens. Who knows? Let me know in the comments what y'all think they hiding in the Grand Canyon. Because this is wild.
They'll never cover. Okay, ready, go. Trump Jr. didn't have any silverware in his house. No one thought that was weird? Are we still rolling? Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia put money into Disney, so just know there won't be any girl characters in the next Cars movie. Are we still rolling? This is wild. Okay, why have so many presidents' chefs died? Weird. Boy Scout of America, they renamed itself Scouting America. You know who else changed their name? Sean Combs. Just saying. Let's learn something in 2025. I can't believe you guys are still letting me go. This is amazing. I love CNN.
Let her cook.
Please stop me, Andy, because I will just keep going.
Happy New Year, Whitney Cummings.
Am I still streaming?
Yes.
This is amazing.
Whitney Cummings, one of the GOATs. Yeah, that was crazy that I forgot all about that story, that basically that the dude that attempted to shoot Trump, or he did shoot him in the ear, I guess, they said that his house was scrubbed clean. There was no silverware, no trash, just sterilized emptiness. I mean, guess you can't stir up no conspiracies if ain't no spoons around, right? I know that was corny. Man. Maybe they was trying to cover up something they wanted us to forget about. Man, put some corns in there. Put some corns in the chat, because that was corny, man. But we gonna keep. No, that was a matter of fact. That was the last video. I want to give a shout out to Whitney Cummings. As a matter of fact, Whitney Cummings, she was behind one of my childhood favorite shows. And don't judge me for this. It was just, hey, you know, when you got out of school, it wasn't shit else to do back in them days. But she was, I think she was a producer, or either she wrote the one shit, Two Broke Girls. She did the Two Broke Girls. If y'all remember that show, let me know in the comments. I know y'all remember Two Broke Girls. That was a great fucking show. I ain't gonna cap. But yeah. And after I watched that, like, when that happened, I'm not gonna lie, that's what made me start kind of following her. You know what I'm saying? I still follow her to this day. You know what I'm saying? She actually on tour right now, the Big Baby tour. You know what I'm saying? She actually gonna be in my city, you know, near Cleveland Heights later on this month. So I'm definitely gonna check her out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all look her up if y'all ain't hip to her, because I like people like that. That, you know, she a woman, but she got balls. You know what I'm saying? She was up there live saying what the fuck she wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know we reached the end of this video. If y'all still here, make sure I hit that like, that subscribe button. I appreciate y'all rocking all the way through with me. I took my time with this. I made sure I try to put the clips together in a way that y'all would rock with. So spam it up in the comments, like it. But either way it go, we're going to keep pumping these babies out for y'all. I'm Juice Taylor, your host of YSG TV. Man, I'm out.